that you remember these from the first test because you know you studied the muscles on the first test and you were amazing. And you still remember because that's the kind of a student that you are. Right? Rectus abdominis. External oblique. Internal oblique. Transversus abdominis. Let's do it on this one. Rectus abdominis. External oblique. Internal oblique. Transversus abdominis. Okay, what is the name of this muscle? Which right now it is in a relaxed position. And then it will go like that and it'll be contracted. It'll go from looking like this to looking like this. Okay? So the diaphragm when it's relaxed and then when it contracts. Relax, contract. So when it contracts, it increases the volume in the thorax and that causes the pressure to decrease and the air to move into the balloon. And when it relaxes, it decreases the intrathoracic volume, which increases the pressure and it pushes the air out. So all we have to do to breathe is contract the diaphragm, relax the diaphragm. Contract the diaphragm, relax the diaphragm. And air is going in to the lungs and air is going out of the lungs. And it's just called Boyle's law. It's just what happens. P1 times V1 equals P2 times V2. And when you increase the volume, it decreases the pressure. And then we have this fact that air goes from high pressure to low pressure. So when you decrease the pressure, the air just moves in. And then when you decrease the volume, you increase the pressure so the air moves out from high pressure to low pressure. It's amazing. All we have to do is contract our diaphragm. But sometimes we use these muscles. So external intercostals are between the ribs here. They raise the ribs. So sometimes we have to like breathe in, we raise the ribs. Okay, now underneath the external intercostal is the internal intercostal. Intercostal, between the ribs. Internal intercostal. It's also here. Internal intercostal lowers the ribs when you exhale. So sometimes you do use your ribs. Most of the time it's just the diaphragm. That's it. You just call diaphragmatic breathing. But if you're kind of getting noisy, that's probably costal breathing. You're involving your external intercostals and your internal intercostals, like when you exercise. Okay, so what was this one? External intercostal raises ribs, and this one? Internal intercostal lowers the ribs. Pulls over here. External intercostal pulls ribs up. Internal intercostal pulls ribs down. Diaphragm increases the vertebral